September 1997, and Ewood Park, Lancashire witnessed the meeting of two clubs that had both been championship winners in the 1990s. With 13 points from 5 games, Blackburn were second in the Premiership and would go top ahead of Manchester United if they could beat George Graham's Leeds. The Rovers team had responded well to the appointment of Roy Hodgson and were boosted by the return of Tim Sherwood from injury. He made the subs bench. Stuart Ripley and Brian McKinley were both out injured. Swedish international Martin Dahlin, one of Hodgson's summer signings, started. It had been a disappointing opening to the season for Leeds, with only 1 win in 5 and no goals in their last 3 games. Nevertheless, Graham decided to start with 6 recognised defenders, adding Robert Molinar to the lineup. The players were wearing black armbands in memory of Diana, Princess of Wales, who died 2 weeks earlier, football paying its own small tribute. So to the match itself, everybody keen for a good view. Your match commentator is John Champion.
Both these sides have won the league championship in the not-too-distant past. And Blackburn have got off to a flyer this season. Unbeaten so far, 3 wins, 2 draws, 15 goals scored and only 4 conceded. It's quite a contrast with Leeds, who've found the opening period of this season a real struggle. And today, with those 6 defenders in their lineup, they look to have designed their team selection with a point in mind. George Graham, famed for his caution. Maybe he's got a surprise up his sleeve. There's a slight miscue by Haller. Up goes Hopkin. Travelling support making themselves heard. And that ball had just drifted out of play. Jeff Kenner will take the throw. And Steve Dunn on hand to award Blackburn a free kick. Roy Hodgson has made big changes since his arrival. In slides Haller, committed himself. Leeds stretched early. And then Haller obstructed by Jeff Kenner. And Leeds have a free kick. Up goes Kuehl. Touch found by Anchot. This defensive partnership with Hendry has been impressive. No foul given against Molinar. Certainly a robust challenge. Home crowd don't like it. Kuehl. Kelly parried, and Wallace scores! Rod Wallace for Leeds. It's just the tonic they were looking for. Only 1 win so far this season. The incision made by Kuehl, Kelly's leap, Flowers' parry, Wallace's goal. His 3rd of the season, and Leeds have an early advantage here. Kelly. This is Hasselbank, with Anchot at his back. That'll be a corner. Three in the box for Leeds, now becoming 4. Gary Kelly's kick, and there's Molinar! It's 2! And the big Dutchman, Robert Molinar, connected with that oh so sweetly. Awkward height, really, too low to head. But he stuck up that right boot, and it fair flew into the back of the net. Leeds 2 goals to the good, barely 6 minutes played. Well, this is a real turn-up. Blackburn have the incentive of knowing that they go top of the English Premier League if they win. But a victory looks an awfully long way off already. This Sutton. Hopkin. Is that a hint of a smile from the Leeds manager? Molinar. Only out as far as Gallagher! A special goal by the Scot. And it's taken Blackburn only a couple of minutes to pull one back. He won't hit many sweeter than that. Nigel Martin, nowhere near it.
And it's the 6th goal of the season for Rovers number 8, Kevin Gallagher.
He's in a prolific vein of form, Kevin Gallagher, right now. Blackburn have a platform after a couple of nasty early shocks. Observers thought it would take a while for Blackburn to adjust to the new managerial style of Roy Hodgson, the replacement for Ray Harford. There's been no hesitation at the start of this season from them. That's a foul by Weatherall on Darlene. Nigel Martin is laying down the law to those defenders in front of him. He's just been beaten from this sort of range by Gallagher. Radaby organising the wall. Sutton. And it was meat and drink really for Leeds. Patrick Valery. And the right back sign from Bastia. High. Hasselbank, the offender. Martin Darlene making his feelings known. It was Flitcroft that nearly lost his head. Gallagher. It's a Blackburn throw. Darlene, and down he goes, and the referee says that's a penalty for a foul by Molinar. And from being 2 down, Blackburn have a wonderful opportunity to level this game up. Clumsy by Molinar more than anything. Lunged for the ball, went over the top of it and took the leg instead. Steve Dunn had no doubts. Molinar seems stunned. And penalty-taking duties have been assigned to Chris Sutton. 6 goals this season so far, a hat-trick at Aston Villa. Sutton for Rovers! And we're all square at 2-2. A goal-laden opening quarter of an hour. Right down the middle. Molinar crestfallen. And all Leeds' good early work has counted for very little. Here, though, is Hasselbank for Leeds. Let's fly! He has got a hammer of a right foot, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. We're learning that already. £2 million from Boa Vista. He's looking a snip. Scored on his debut. And has created a very favourable impression. To Kuehl. Lovely drag back by Harry Kuehl. The precocity of youth. Rodney Wallace. And still! This is a remarkable game. We've played 17 minutes and Leeds lead again. This time 3-2. And this from a side with 6 defenders named in their lineup. That's a cracker from Rod Wallace. Steve Dunn being fairly particular about the position from which the throw is going to be taken by Gunnar Haller. And whilst it's by no means a full house here at Ewood today, those that have turned up have had bountiful value for money already. Valerie. Good by Radaby. Hopkin. This is flicked off for Blackburn. Leeds hadn't scored in 3 games coming into this match. Had won 1 of 5 matches. That was that 3-1 victory at Sheffield Wednesday. But here they come again, and that looked like a push. Referee Dunn waves away the appeals as Darlin is sent sprawling, and has seemed a clear arm in the back. Meantime, Leeds counter. It's Wallace, and they appeal for a penalty at the other end against Colin Hendry this time. And again the answer is no. Colin Hendry was quick to turn round and look at Steve Dunn just to make sure that he wasn't going to point to the spot. Moments earlier there, Haller, both hands in the back of Darlin. Should have been a spot kick. It's a real let-off for Leeds. Kelly. Here was that penalty claim one more time. Barely need to see it, really. It's so obvious. Wallace. Gary Kelly. Every time Leeds have the ball, they seem likely to score. Which is a vivid contrast with their insipid form before today. Kelly. Haller. Done well, good on Haller. Done very well. Does love to venture forward, the Norwegian. Valerie. Darlene being booed by the Leeds fans for his antics inside the penalty area. Run back by Kuehl. Radaby. Hasselbank. It's being followed by Bohinen, who's lost him. Hasselbank for Leeds. Look at the space. It's Hopkin. It's a fourth. Tim Flowers beaten again. And that gap-toothed smile from the Scot tells its own tale. It was Hasselbank who made the incursion, losing Bohinen. Blackburn was sucked in, and David Hopkin was left all alone to score his first goal for his new club. Tim Flowers left horribly exposed. Well, in the last home game, that 7-2 win against Sheffield Wednesday, 6 goals in 25 minutes. There's appeal for a penalty again. And once more, the answer is no. I was about to say 6 goals in 25 minutes then, 6 goals in 20 here today. And there could have been 2, maybe 3 penalties as well. Hard to recall a first half unfolding quite like this. Kenner. Blackburn for the second time in this game, trailing by 2. Here's Darlene, and still in off the post. Well taken by the Swede. Molinar left grounded. Couldn't stay with Darlene. He's been lucky not to concede 2 penalties, the Dutch centre-half. But he couldn't stop Darlene that time. 33 minutes played, 7 goals. Hopkin, Hasselbank! Very nearly an 8th. Have you ever known a game of football quite like it? Power from the Dutch striker, but it was sliced off the outside of the boot. Half-time, rapidly approaching. That was a lunging foul by Kuehl, for which he is yellow carded. Just clipping the ankles of Kevin Gallagher. Bohinen. Easy for the goalkeeper. It should be that for the first half. Referee has consulted his watch and both his assistants. We play on for the time being. And when the whistle does go, everyone could do with a good rest. It's a bewildered Roy Hodgson on the sidelines. Well, that is half-time, and what an extraordinary first 45 minutes. Leeds off to a flyer with 2 goals in 4 minutes. Rod Wallace has scored twice. Molinar and Hopkin, they've led 2-0 and 4-2. George Graham, the arch defender, hates the idea of having conceded 3. Blackburn have come back into it, 4-3 at the break. A change by Leeds at the outset of this second half. Bruno Ribeiro, the Portuguese, is replacing Robert Molinar, who, although he scored a goal, had a very unhappy first period. Blackburn, as they were in the first half, no changes for them. Trailing by 1, the odd goal in 7. This could end up at about 8 all. Valeri's header, and Leeds have the throw. The goals have been flying in with great frequency this season, it seems, all around the country. And Blackburn, in their games, have been at the forefront of that. This their 6th fixture of the Premier League season, and so far those games have produced 26 goals. Nineteen of them in 4 fixtures here at Ewood. Hasselbank, Hendry was quickly in, Ribeiro helps it on, and here's Rod Wallace. Again Ribeiro, now Now Hopkin. It's a bang. David Hopkin! Not far wide. Colin Hendry did his best, but his clearance fell nicely for the Scot. Goalkeeper will claim he had the post covered. Gary Flitcroft. Chris Sutton. Blackburn having more of the play now. Darlene. Jeff Kenner trying to curl it. That's the advantage of having a right-footed left back joining in with the attack. Sent two defenders the wrong way. Couldn't beat the keeper. Nice shape, but not enough in terms of curl. Off goes Sutton. Hallis back to make a challenge. Still it's Sutton! Blackburn are bossing this at the moment. We've had 35 minutes of football, though, without a goal. What on earth's gone wrong? Chris Sutton, who got 21 goals in Blackburn's championship season in 1994-95. Double change by Blackburn as they pursue this equaliser. Wilcox and Bohinen are being withdrawn in favour of fresh legs, fresh ideas. Tim Sherwood on the left there, back from injury. And the young Irishman, Damien Duff. They are the men coming on. Duff, just 18. Valerie. Went down in stages, but he has the free kick. Ribero's foul. Oh, and Harry Kewell has tipped the ball away. He's already been booked. He's getting a second yellow card. Steve Dunn reaches to his pocket. This will be red. And Harry Kewell's not even waiting to see it. What a silly way to be sent off. Booked for a foul in the first half. Kewell, well, he'll learn. George Graham will ensure that he does. But a week short of his 19th birthday, it's a difficult way to be taught a lesson. No need for it at all. Here comes Martin. And George Graham feels that Leeds are being penned in here. They're defending too deep. The clock is not Blackburn's friend now. Well, they've pounded away in this second half. Here's Flitcroft and Gallagher. Foot away from making it 4-4. Well, for effort and pressure, Blackburn deserve something, but unless they sneak a goal in the next couple of minutes, they're going to end up with nothing. The whistles are from the Leeds fans. Here's Gallagher. Sutton. Rod Wallace back helping out. And Leeds are almost there, having done so much damage in the first half. Kenner is going to try and hurl this long towards Sutton, but Weatherall one is in the air. And Blackburn have simply run out of time. It was an extraordinary first half, a pretty ordinary second. Maybe things are turning for George Graham and David O'Leary and Leeds United after a pretty woeful start to the season. Just one win in 5. Those two first half goals from Rod Wallace helping to prove decisive. Steve Dunn could well have awarded 3 penalties in the course of the game. He awarded none, and yet still we've had a 7-goal thriller.
An explosive start to the game. It was the first time in the Premiership that 7 or more goals have been scored in a first half. Leeds certainly ending their goal drought in style. They moved up to 9th. Blackburn missed out on the chance to go top, and although they were second come the end of February, Roy Hodgson's men lost 5 of their last 8 games to finish the season 1 place below Leeds in 6th position.